Hi. In celebrating our final quarter of 2023 App Bonanza, I'll be demonstrating an app called Podurama, Podurama. This is a podcasting app or podcast catcher, and while the app is not very accessible, as the guy didn't label all the buttons, I do like the app because it supports a lot of things. It supports syncing with other mobile devices or the desktop and all of that. And then it also supports chapters, and it also has the ability to import your own podcasts that you have on another podcast and all of that. So I am demonstrating that. And again, this is called Podurama. I am now on my home screen and will navigate my way to this app, and we'll go through the struggles, and I'll show you around, and then you can decide as to whether or not this is worth the time. Here we go.
Podurama.
I'll go ahead and tap.
Podurama. True crime, out of pager.
Upon launching the app, it places us in the category where we see all the different genres that one could pick from and all of that. The first thing we heard is true crime, and I do want to mention here in passing that the categories that are arranged here are arranged in rows. So you got two for each row, so you got true crime, and then to the right of it,
meditation.
You have meditation, and then if you are an explorer like me, sometimes it's not going to say you have to move your finger up and then down again in order to for it to say what you're touching. But if you're swiping, each of them will be spoken. So if I swipe again,
comedy.
There's comedy. That's the second row now, and to the right of that,
technology.
There's technology. Now, if I move my finger down or if I swipe right,
50M plus podcasts in every genre.
And it tells me that information, and then moving down.
Voted #1 podcast app for mobile, web, and desktop.
And then at the bottom of it is the continue button.
Continue button.
I'll go ahead and tap here.
Continue button.
We heard continue again, and now I am on a screen, though, that has tons of rows. So we got like 3 items on each row. However, the unfortunate thing here is that, like I said, they're not spoken, and sometimes they will speak, and sometimes they are not going to speak. But these are basically some of the featured podcasts that you could subscribe to. Near the top, however, we got
sign in.
We have sign in. And then swiping right.
Import podcasts.
There's import podcasts. And then swiping right.
Edit box. Search podcasts and episodes.
And there's a search field there that we could tap on to search for whatever podcast we're looking for. For example, I could tap here and look for blind Android users, something I'll do as we continue touring this app. Now, below that, though, we got like 3 rows of each of the different categories or featured podcasts, I should say. However, when you touch them, they don't speak. And if you swipe, it will simply say something
detected.
like
Icon, add, follow.
/follow.
Detected. Icon, add, follow.
And in reality, these are featured podcasts, and they're showing there. And this is one of the things I'll be contacting the developer about. So what I'll go ahead and do is tap on that continue at the bottom.
Continue button.
I'll tap continue.
Party Popper 50% off lifetime premium. Plus 7-day money back guarantee.
We are now on a screen where we could subscribe to it, and you got a 7-day money back guarantee, so you could try it and all of that.
Premium across mobile, web, and desktop apps.
And
no visual ads.
There's no visual ads.
Unlimited playlists, tags, bookmarks. Unlimited trailers per day. Multiple themes plus personalized launch screen, mobile. Personalized premium recommendations. Pro badge on your profile. Try 7 days across any device and get a refund if you don't like it. -$119.98, $59.99.
So it's like $120, or if you're buying it, it's like $60.
Continue button.
And when I tapped on continue, it took me to the Play Store.
Podcast app.
So
Podurama.
I could buy it if I wanted to. I'm just going to hit the back button.
Podurama. Continue button.
Now I hit back, and if you didn't want to buy it now, to the right of it
Not now.
is not now. I'll tap on not now.
Podurama.
All right, put my finger down.
Limited time offer. Sign up now for free sync of your podcasts between our web, mobile and desktop apps.
I swipe right.
Sign in with Google, button.
You could sign in with Google.
Continue with Facebook, button.
Continue with Facebook.
Or
I think that's going to be your email.
email.
And going right.
Not now.
I got the not now. I'll tap here.
Alert. Continue as guest.
And then we are on a screen that says continue as guest. Now move my finger down.
By continuing as guest, you won't be able to sync your data across multiple mobile, web and desktop devices.
I understand.
Cancel, button.
And there's a cancel there to the left and to the right.
Continue, button.
Continue as guest.
Podurama. Search podcasts and episodes.
I am now on a screen that tells me search podcasts and episodes. And so here's what we got. So the first thing we come across here near the top is
search podcasts and episodes. New.
And to the right of that, there are some buttons. And below that, there are also some buttons. Here's the first button that we encounter to the right of the search.
Detected. Icon. Add. Button. Add custom RSS URL.
So you can custom add your own RSS feed to the right of that.
Your podcasts. You haven't subscribed to any podcasts yet. Browse trending podcasts or image.
And if you swipe right.
Detected. Icon. Search. Button.
There's a search button there and two more buttons to the right of that. The next one is
button.
That just says button. And then to the right of it.
Detected. Icon. More. Button.
There's a more button. Now below that is
all 0.
All 0, meaning I don't have anything right now.
Arts 0.
Art is 0.
Business 0. Comedy 0.
Comedy 0.
Education 0.
And this is going from left to right as I go
Fiction
through.
0.
Fiction.
Health and fitness 0. History 0. Kids and family 0. Leisure 0. Music 0.
And it
News
goes
0.
on and on. Now below there.
Your podcasts. You haven't subscribed to any podcasts yet. Browse trending podcasts or image.
And
detected. Icon. Search. Button.
And then I have the search button. And below that.
Import from app OPML button.
And below that.
Detected. Icon. Info. Button.
There's info.
Rocket checkout AI generated auto chapters.
And this is one of the things I like about it. It can auto-generate chapters for you. Then below that.
Detected. Icon. Close. Button.
And you can tap on the close.
New episodes. All your latest episodes will show up here. Subscribe to any podcast to give it a try.
All right.
Did you know? Podurama is also available as web, Windows and macOS apps. Button.
Okay.
More like your podcasts. Podcasts similar to your subscribed podcasts will show up here.
Okay.
Top 10 in comedy.
And here you're seeing other.
I watched this as an adult movie review. Follow. Two Bears, One Cave with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. YMH Studio.
So there are just, other categories that are down there below that. Now, let's go ahead, though, and tap on that button near the top that says More.
Button. Detected. Icon. More. Dialogue. Show list view.
Tapping on More, we heard Show list view. In other words, this is like its settings. And moving down.
Make this section only vertically scrollable.
Next.
Num. Of podcast rows. Auto.
Number of podcast rows, and it says auto. And there's a button to the right of that is not spoken, and another button.
Detected. Icon. Add.
And that one says add. Moving down.
Show genres filter.
Show the genres / filter.
Show tags filter.
The next one is show the tags.
Refresh all podcasts.
Refresh all podcasts. Next.
Sort by podcast name.
We got sort by podcast name.
Ignore A and the while sorting podcasts by name.
Next.
Hide discontinued podcasts.
You could hide those that have been discontinued. Next.
Badges. Off.
Badges is off. Moving on.
Clear all badges.
Clear all badges.
Unsubscribe all.
And unsubscribe to all. That's the last item here. I will now go back. Now at the bottom, we've got some tabs. And starting from the left, we've got
Home, tab 1 of 4, selected.
We've got the home, and that's the one that's selected by default. To the right,
Trending, tab 2 of 4.
we have the trending. Probably that's one of those things that could not read for me. We'll come back and check that out and see what's trending. To the right of that,
Library, tab 3 of 4.
we have library, and that would be the ones that you've subscribed to.
Personal, tab 4 of 4.
We have personal, that's the last one. Now what I want to do is to go search for a podcast, for example, and I'm going to search for blind Android users. So I'll navigate my way to the top and tap on that edit field and dictate the words blind Android users.
Search podcasts and episodes. 50 Podurama. Voice input.
Blind Android users. And I double tap to stop it and
Search. Blind
tap on
Android
search
users.
at the bottom,
Edit box.
and
Keyboard
putting
hidden.
my finger near the top.
Blind Android users. Edit box.
That's what I search for.
Detected. Icon. Close. Text. X.
And to the right of it is a close, which is the exit.
Switch to AI chatbot. New.
There's switch to AI chatbot, which is new.
Shows. Tab 1
And
of
then
2. Selected.
To the left below there is shows, and to the right,
Episodes. Tab 2 of 2.
there's episodes.
Category.
And then below that, there's categories.
Language.
Then there's language to the right of that.
Sort.
And then there's sort to the right of that.
Blind Android Users Podcast. Blind Android Users. Last. 5 days ago. Approximately 153 episodes.
And there we are. Below there, it talks about blind Android users, and it tells us when the last one was uploaded.
Detected. Icon. Add. Follow.
And to the right of that is the add/follow. If I tap on that, I'll be adding blind Android users, or I'm following blind Android users podcast. Now below that,
Technology.
it tells us this is technology.
Create search alert.
And I could create a search alert.
Detected. Icon. Close. Button.
And now I'm going to tap on
Blind Android Users Podcast. Blind Android Users.
tap.
50% off lifetime premium.
And it's talking about that 50% off. I put my finger
At
down.
Blind Android Users, we strive to make using Android as easy as
I
possible.
move down.
Tip. Click on any episode to try short audio snippets.
Move down.
Episode 151. One UI Part 8. Sounds and Vibration, and happy 15th birthday to Android and Android Market aka Play Store. Welcome to episode 151, where we continue our journey through the Samsung. 5 days ago. 1
And
HR
it's kind
3
of telling
minutes.
you a little bit about
Popular.
it. Tells you how long it is. And then to the right of it
Detected. Icon. More. Button.
is a more. And if I tap here,
Dialogue. Quick add to playlist. Listen
Yes.
later.
click
0
add to
episodes.
playlist and listen later.
Add to playlist.
Moving down.
Mark is played.
Mark has played.
Mark all previous is played.
Next.
Add to queue.
Add to queue.
Scrim.
And scream. I don't know what that's all about. I'm going to go back.
Button.
I'm going to just tap on it.
Episode 151.
Tab.
Dialogue. Dismiss. Episode 151. One UI Part 8. Blind Android Users Podcast. Episode 151. One UI Part 8. Sounds and Vibration, and happy 15th birthday to Android and Android Market aka
And
Play
then
Store.
below that, we have some buttons. I think we got like 5 or 6 buttons starting from the left below that area.
Detected. Icon. Menu. Add. Button.
It says menu, add to the right of it.
Playlist.
It says playlist to the right.
Detected. Icon. Down.
There's a down, maybe that's the download.
153 megabytes.
And it tells us how big it is.
Detected. Icon. Play. Add.
There's
Button.
a play.
Play
and
audio.
then to the right.
Queue.
There's a queue and one more button to the right.
Your favorite score.
And favorites for. So I'm going to
Detected.
tap on
Icon.
play
Play.
from the command combined crew of blindandroidusers.com and accessible Android. And there it is, playing. I'm going to double tap here again, and it stops playing. Now, there's so many items here on this app, but just to quickly show you some of the stuff that I'd mentioned earlier on regarding chapters before we bring this to a close, if I move my finger down.
Play 30-second snippet.
There's play 30-second snippet, or
Episode 151, One UI Part 8, Sounds and Vibration, and Happy 15th Birthday to Android and Android Market aka Play Store. Welcome to episode 151, where we continue our journey through the Samsung One UI. Android Basics 1. In our Android Basics segment, as we journey through system settings, this week,
as you can hear, it's reading to you like the show notes and all of that. Now, if you keep scrolling down, you'll go to the next episode, the previous episode, that's episode 150. You scroll down again, you're going to come across 149 and on it goes as you go through the descent towards the bottom. Now, what I want to mention here, though, is the chapters, because if you swipe right from here,
show more filled down pointing triangle.
There's show more, swipe right again.
Auto chapters.
There's auto chapters, and you swipe right.
Detected. Icon. Question, button.
And there's question. You tap here.
Alert. These chapters were generated using AI and provides a quick summary of the episode. Every week we add auto chapters to most popular long-form podcasts. Timestamps might be off by a few seconds due to dynamic ad insertions from the podcast hosts.
And you swipe right.
OK, button.
There's an OK.
Dialogue. Dismiss.
And now, if I put my finger down, I should be able to find some of those chapters.
Episode 151, One UI Part 8, Auto Chapters.
That's below and moving down.
Opening intro.
There's 00 is opening intro.
Detected. Icon, play, button, play
and
audio.
Move to the right again.
551, Sounds and Vibrations, One UI Part 8.
And swipe right.
Detected. Icon, play, button, play
Let's
audio.
Play. So you'll be playing that chapter. So to the left of each of those minutes or chapters is the play. And move to the
33, 21, Happy Birthday Android, Market aka Play Store.
And you swipe.
Button, play audio.
There's
Detected.
Play audio.
Icon,
so
play.
If I tap here.
You're listening to the Blind Android Users podcast.
So there's something also that happened, guys, and I know I just double tap to stop it from playing. Now you kind of have a little understanding of how it works, how it auto-generates those chapters and all of that. Like I said, it's a great podcast app. We just have to write to the guy to make it accessible. And that would conclude a quick tour or an overview of Podurama, Podurama.